Hey, it's Birdman for Birdman on the Mountain, powered by Cellular One. Here I am once again at the Poor Station, hanging out with this morning. Brian, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
So, it's another community shout here in Show Low, and we're talking about things that are going on in the community, happenings, things like that. You're, of course, going to talk about St. Anthony's.
That's right.
So tell me, what's been happening over there?
Well, it's been busy at school, that's for sure. We've been busy with lots of extracurricular activities, and we finished up the school year with lots of Christmas activities. We're getting ready to start basketball season, and our Archery in the Schools program. We just finished that program up, and we put a team together, and they're going to be heading down to a state qualifier here on February 11th, and then hopefully down to the state tournament on March 11th.
Very cool. That's awesome.
It's wonderful to be able to put archery into our school program. The kids absolutely love it, and they learn a lot of skills. And you know what's funny, teaching archery this year, it was amazing how we were able to incorporate a lot of math skills into the program. Yeah, you know, they got to count the scores and work them up in their heads, and then check each other's work, make sure that everybody's scoring it correctly and that sort of thing. So the Archery in the Schools program, sponsored by the Game and Fish Department here in Arizona.
Okay.
They actually provided all the materials for our school, and so we were able to do that program this year, and we're really excited about it. So
now that has to help with learning things like responsibility,
definitely,
safety,
definitely.
Being aware of your surroundings, all those kind of things.
Yeah, it's actually one of the safest programs that schools across the country have adopted. The National Archery in the Schools program. I hope to see more schools, local schools, get involved with it, because we'd love to have some local archery tournaments and participate in that. So.
Very good. And how many people do you have competing in that the archery part?
In the actual archery program, all the kids from fourth grade on up, 4th through 8th grade, will compete in the program. They participate in the program, and that's in school. But the team program just depends. I've got about 15 kids that want to participate on the team, and that'll be after school and on weekends, and we travel around the state to compete at archery tournaments. So.
Very cool. That's awesome. St. Anthony's, of course, is a great school. I've got a girl in it. She's working her way through the schools, and I've got another one that will be coming in here in a couple of years, I'm sure.
That's right.
So got that going.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about, what do you have as availability for classes, enrollment, things like that?
Sure. Well, we offer pre-K through 8th grade, very small class sizes, usually 16 to 18 or less. So it's a real one-on-one type environment. We're able to do a lot of activities, do a lot of special field trips and that sort of thing with the kids. And so it's a real, it's a great program because we're able to individualize what the kids are learning. But we've seen enrollment grow over the years. We're at about 137 students right now, pre-K through 8th, and we have about 150 that we can max it out at. So we're getting close to that filled up mark, and so it is kind of competitive to get a spot these days. And so if somebody's interested, the best thing they can do is just visit our website at www.stantschool.org, StAntSchool.org.
Yeah, we'll put that in the liner notes as well, so
that'd be
people
great.
Can just click on it and go to it. Cool.
That'd be great.
Hey, thank you for your time today. I really appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
We got another person coming in, so just hang out, and I'll be right back in just a second. Okay, still hanging out here at the Poor Station, and hey, check out who joined me.
Hey, how are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
So it's Boz.
Yes.
What's happening?
Just like you said, hanging out at the Poor Station.
Yeah.
Having fun. Good coffee.
So good coffee, drive-through.
Drive-through.
The best water in the mountain.
That's what we do.
And remember, good water makes good coffee.
That's, yes. We've almost tried to tag the slogan, the best thing to happen to coffee since water.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. Brilliant.
Awesome. Cool.
Brilliant.
Very good. So what are you going to talk to me about today?
Actually, I really wanted to come and talk to you about Derby Down the Deuce.
Okay.
So Derby Down the Deuce is coming up. It is, it's the first weekend of June, and it's in correlation with Sholo Days.
Mm-hmm.
And this year we have amped up. There's a lot of great prizes. There's over $4,000 worth of prize money that's going out.
Nice.
We're hoping to have a lot more cars. This is going to be a great event, and this is something you and your family or your company or Birdman production. Well, you're going to be busy on the soundstage.
Doing things, I think.
Yeah. But I mean,
I can't figure out how to fly a drone and do that at the same time, but we'll figure it out.
that'll be very interesting. But anybody can build a derby car, and it's a lot of fun. And it's not often that you get to race a car down the Deuce of clubs.
No,
And that's a lot of fun too.
So legally. There's people that are, I just talked to the city earlier. Yeah, there are people racing cars down the Deuce, just not legally. Yeah.
This is the only race in Arizona where ADOT shuts down the highway for our race.
Yeah.
They don't do that anywhere else in the state. All the big roads, nope. It is the only legal highway race in Arizona.
And I was talking to somebody just the other day. We were talking about, where do you duplicate this? And it's kind of hard. I mean, we've got a pretty unique situation.
Right.
In where it is and how to do it. So it's a good place to build a car to do this. I think as people, we're going to be showing it off to some people in the Valley here coming soon, talking about, hey, come up here, build a car, do this. I think the people that come in now are going to start to grow this thing to where you could get some bigger sponsorships that are outside of the area. They're like, hey, this is a cool thing to do. Hey, Red Bull, what are you doing, Red Bull? You can come and sponsor this thing easily.
We've been waiting for them. And no, that's actually what we want. We want to have everybody from different parts of the state. We want to grow this thing. And you're right. It's a unique venue. We're in the mountains during the heat of the summer, so it's not horribly, horribly hot unless you're from here. And
then it's horribly hot.
I think it's horribly hot, but everyone laughs.
We call it the 2 weeks of June, and we're like, and it's
the dog
always during
days.
Cholo days. I
Yeah.
don't know why, but anyways.
But it's a lot of fun. And then after the race, you do go to Cholo days, and there's lots of vendors. There's lots of fun things for the kids. And
Food, entertainment. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun in the cool pines of the
Cholo White Mountains.
White Mountain area. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So, what else do people need to know about this, or is there a website that they can find more details?
That's right. So there are a couple rules to building this car. It does need to have steering, does need to be able to maneuver. It does need to have brakes.
Mike.
I had great steering. It was, if you find videos on YouTube of Derby down the Deuce, and usually the video is of a goofy car driver, very unsteady.
Wobbling.
It's usually
almost goes over
part of my build. And in almost every race, we've had some near misses, and they've all been on my account. So it's a good thing that I'm helping in charge of this, not as much building this. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody can do it. And find the rules at derbydownthedeuce.com. There's just a couple other rules. You can't be over 500 pounds. So find all of those rules.
Go on YouTube, go down below, and you'll find the rule. Or we'll put a link to the Derby Down the Deuce website. It'll be easy to find.
That'll be great. That'd be perfect.
Check those out. Build your car. Come and maybe win.
And so, of course, there's a big pot for the speed racers balling down the mountain, but there's actually over $1,000 worth of prize money for the most creative. So we'd really like to see. I was watching some YouTube videos, and this guy built a pirate ship, and there's lots.
Nice.
I mean, just take an old go-kart, take the engine out of it, and you've got your basis right there. Build whatever you want. We hope to see a lot of good cars this year.
Very cool. So that's Derby Down the Deuce. Check that out. Mike Bosley, of course, here at the Power Station.
Yes.
And White Mountain Purified Water. That's where we have the Community Shout every other Wednesday. So it's the first and third Wednesday of the month, 10 a.m. If you want to stop by, talk about something you got going on, community event, things like that. And I want to remind everybody also, Mountain Talk happens on Monday. Now, that's where you can send events in and just get it listed on the calendar. So we've got a website. We've got, the contact information for that. Just look below the shows. And you can send that in. Adria compiles that list, and she does that show for us every Monday. Cool. Anything else?
No, but what a shout out. What a great list that she does there, compiling all that info. So
very cool place to find everything all in one place and easy to do. I think that's going to be it for this Community Shout. I'm Birdman, and this, of course, is Birdman on the Mountain, powered by Cellular One, reminding me that there's a lot of cool things coming from Cellular One, including a plan that's $20 a month. So make sure you're checking out Cellular One.
Do I have $20
their
in my
website
wallet?
and check that out. I'm Birdman, and like I always say, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.